Hello and welcome back. Okay, so we are at Feste here. And we also have a perk point for Sicklewold. And I've decided that he will take back to basics. And I will decide on the weapon mastery later, probably based on what kind of famed gear we get. Though I will want a mace and a hammer master at some point, so we shall see. He does have both of those available. Anyways, so at Lurchenfeste, I think I did take a look at the recruits, but for some reason I didn't actually register that there is a shield maiden here. Now, we've had one shield maiden, and we actually let her go immediately since she was so disappointing. But how about this one? I guess I can also do the tryout. 2-star resolve, 2-star ranged skill, 1-star ranged defense. Okay, now that's not fantastic though. The resolve is pretty good for us, but other than that, I think we'll leave this one as well. Yeah, I will do so, though it's possible that she rolled well initially and would continue to do so, but with those stars, I think this is probably the right call. There's also a Barbarian King contract here, but we are very far from the north, and my goal at the moment, well, one of the goals is to get a gun for Mr. Payen. So, I think we'll go this way to Weidenfeste. What we could also do though is get some more money. Money is good, it can be exchanged for goods and services. So we could go back to Himmelsdorf, get some trading goods, and then offload at Finstermark. We are at 14,000 now. I think yes, I will actually do that. I changed my mind. Money enables so many things. And I will still attempt to make Kahlengruppe like us, which means I won't be attacking these trading caravans. How about a group of undead? This one is on the tougher side. It's doable-ish, but 15 of them is... There is a large amount of undead. So one Necrosavant, one Höllenhund, an Ancient Honor Guard, a few Ancient Legionaries. Anything else that is of note here? I don't think so. So this is definitely doable. Alright, well, we are the Inquisition. I'm not entirely happy about fighting this group, but let's do so. We will win. We might get someone killed, but that's exciting at least. There is the Höllenhund. Alright, so probably we'll just wait for them, maybe back off like 1 or 2 tiles. There's some high ground here. We could make use of that perhaps. Now that I think about it, maybe we should. Maybe we should. Yeah, let's just move back. Not sure I like it that the Warden also took a high ground spot, but, well, there you go. Okay, Sicklewold there. Yahua is merely level 4, so all the way back over there. I'll increase the combat speed until the melee engagement has actually begun. Nets into the middle. Nice try. Alright, well, let's use the first net. And get the next one out. No point in using this yet, so I'll just end. Alright, and time to mark. Let's do only 2 for now. And I'll also move in melee there. Kind of breaking our formation a bit, but it is what it is. And might as well probably engage here, though there is a chance that the Necrosavant will end up somewhere within striking distance of Alice. But we also, of course, need to deal with the Höllenhund. So, sure. Alright, and Haldemar could actually move over here or protect the back line. Or even move like there, which kind of breaks our formation even further. So how vulnerable are we over here? We are semi-vulnerable, I'd say, to a Necrosavant. So I think I should probably keep Haldemar back in that case. If I move him like here, then that's potentially a juicy enough target for the Savant. And it also protects the flank a little bit. Well, we'll see if it works. Right, Savant went for Alice for now, and I will use a net immediately. We'll see if she wants to stay there. And we'll just end here. I don't want to move up. Okay. Go for it. Mark. Take some damage as well, of course. And maybe move Sicklewold here now that that's available. Let's do so. Okay, I'll do this. Let's rotate the Warden closer to the front. Now, if I leave the spot, then Paean the crossbow is even more enticing of a target for the Savant, but we have the backline weapons to handle that, surely. One of them should end up like here, but I don't think there's much of a point in waiting, so let's move one tile, a whopping one tile in advance. So yeah, I can move Paean obviously as well, so maybe I will. Seems fine. Yeah, let's do so. And just end there. Start using this. Do I also move? Don't think so. Let's wait. I really will want some more rotations in the team to save our starting characters from potentially deadly situations. Now, this could be one, but we shall see. Like I said, will the vampire elect to stay or not? It will not. It instead goes there. Okay, well, sure. Fair enough. So once again, I want to use a net. Run through. Yeah, I guess so. He tried. Wait for the net or go for the Höllenhund. I think I wait for the net. 56, 75. Wait for now. Volrad has been horrified. Well, that's too bad. 74, let's go for the split. Nice one, and then we can still go for the Haft Strike. This is only 2 AP. Wasn't it 4? Oh, yes. Yes. This one gets a discount if you use your other abilities first. Becomes easier to use after successful hits from other skills. Alright, sure. Alright, and Haldemar, let's help against the Savant. Use a net. Good position there. Is there any point? Not sure if there is a point in doing that. So if there isn't, I guess I won't. Alright, so if I want to keep the high ground advantage for El Descendis, I will need to just wait here. And it may still not materialize. But if I move up, I also cannot attack. Level 7. 22 melee defense does have Lithe. But I don't think I want to go this far. But yeah, I should probably do something, so let's go for it. Okay, I will use a net on a mere auxiliary. Will I also try to stagger? I think I will try to stagger. Right, so this is probably not enough damage to kill, since it's nimble. So I think we don't go for the Berserk attempt. Just go for the Savant instead. $61, 84. Alright, go for the Savant. Let's go for the Savant. Okay, sure. Why not? And that sucks. Well, it was only Amelia. I was worried there that was Susanna, but yeah, that was only Amelia. Amelia I didn't care about. Anyways, Necrosavants, not to be underestimated. So rest in peace, Amelia. Alright, split probably. Did we have Berserk? We have it right? Yes, we do, so that should be a kill. It's only a 72 though. I think I will go for it. Okay. We tried. I was kind of expecting the Savant to try to break free instead of just immediately annihilating someone, but there we go. Let's use a net on the slave. Keep on using this. Let's move over here. Need to reapply the mark if possible, so let's wait. And you also wait. Cannot run through, so let's go for a Great Slash. Elevated pike, not fantastic. Anyways, now we can mark again. Can't get through that for a while. We also cannot rotate Alice out of there for a while. Only Engelard has rotation. So that's not a fantastic spot I've put her in. Let's mark the Legionary, I guess. Continue to take damage, of course. But we got rid of the Hound. Alright. 48. Oh yes, I also do have the wooden stake. Maybe I should have equipped that for this. That would be a berserk. It's 71. Well, we do need to clear this target, so I'll try it. No. Well, this could be going better. Definitely could be going better. We have the elevated Necrosavant. And that is not good news. We haven't been able to deal much damage to it. Dang it. Okay, let's take the same ground as the Savant. That's something. Okay, this time the 95 will surely land. Twice. Yes. Okay. Well, what do you know? It's a swing opportunity. Hits once. Okay. 81, 85. Alright. There is definitely a chance that more casualties will happen here. Anyways, because of the Ancient Priest, maybe I should wait. Because of the Horrify possibility. And I will do so. This is definitely not going well. Anyways. 91. That gets there. Using a dog is probably alright. That does help us out a bit, so sure, let's do it. It's better that a dog dies than one of the bros. Bros before doggos or something. Anywho, just stay there. And we are also breaking on Yahya. But the Savant should be dealt with pretty soon, and that's a good hit. Sicklewold is blocked from getting there, unless I wait. Well, we can probably actually finish off with Haldemar. Or even a dog, perhaps. And we also have Engelart there, so let's go for another target. 71, 70. Alright. Swing and a miss. Perhaps I wait and then use yet another dog. That or I rotate closer, actually. Did I have Pathfinder? Yes, I do. And I can clear the space here by moving Payan out of the way. I don't know, is there even a reason to wait? Well, I guess there may be. Okay, let's do so. The dog is horrified. Okay. Mark you, and then we go for a split. All right. Savant down. Okay, so now I want to make some space for Engelart. And we can do a reap. Which means I don't actually want to kill the Wienerganger, do I? I don't think I do. So shoot that. Move there. If the pike attacks, it's fine. And I think I would like to use more nets as well. This is difficult enough. We may also need a rally. Gerard has Berserk though. Maybe I don't care about the Reap in that case, because I can activate it here. Yeah, let's just do that. 62. Well, 2 kills is better than 1. Wait. And perhaps I want a rally, but is it now already? Maybe it is now already. That is an excellent rally. Good job. Sicklewold, before you're horrified, you should probably do something, so do that. Alright, there we are. It's going better. Nice hit. I could try to move. I think I will try that. Okay, fails. And Eldest in this is in a bit of a bind. That helps though. Okay, nicely done. Would this kill? I mean, probably. Never mind. Never mind. Use yet another net. Move there. Disappointing. Alright, this is not a fantastic spot we're in with Eldasendis. Out of stamina with Hofrid. Alright, well, that sucks. And that is also not fantastic. $36. Well, we get it. And Eldasendis does need to get the hell out of dodge. If at all possible. Currently it's not possible though. So she has to stay. Stay and bleed. Okay, make some room. Okay, well, Engelard can perhaps save the day. Move in of where though? Let's do this one. Slightly awkward situation. 6 hit points. Okay. If you say so. Alright, one more down. And I think if I move forward, that buys Eldasendis potentially some time at least. But that would be a reap, so maybe not there. And that would also block Alice. So perhaps we don't do so, not yet at least. And also the War Dog should be out of the way soon, so that will enable a rupture. You do that. Okay, the zombie save. Well, that wouldn't have killed now, would it? Never mind. Anyways, zombie went for the War Dog instead of Eldasendis, and now Eldasendis has an opportunity to get out of there, and she will take it. I think Hofrid does absolutely nothing, or, well, I guess I could use yet another dog. I'll wait, though. Okay, time to reap. Sun, disappoint. Okay. Okay, sure, why not? Rotates and goes for Cassio the War Dog. Interesting choice. Should have gone for the rupture there actually, and then moved up and used the strike. Wrong order. Ouch. Nice damage, actually. Alright. Are we there yet? It seems we almost are. Okay, well, there we go. Could have gone better. Made some mistakes, and Amelia pays for it with her life. But overall, the result is pretty good, I'd say. 4 level ups out of that. As well as some junk to sell. Right, so Haldemar, level 8. Alright, melee defense, resolve, and initiative. And surely pretty soon we'll actually get a hood. For dedication. Or I just take the mind over body again here. Or the fortified mind. Let's take the fortified mind here. Alice, level 9. And let's take resilient. Susanna, level 4. Finally gets a +3 melee skill roll. Some more resolve would be nice to get. This is only a +3 though. I'll take it. And as for the perk, plenty of things I will take, but what is the order? Let's take net casting. And then probably net mastery next, and quick hands after that. Engelart, level 6. Right, do I care about +3 melee defense here, or do I just take the hit point roll? Well, there are situations where he cannot avoid, or shouldn't avoid, going into melee. So that would help us perhaps more than the hit points. Well, I'll take it. And probably takes Patient Hunter. So we can occasionally, well, semi-often, attack twice with polearms. And next level will take Nimble, so we will need to mess with the armor. In any case, let's set up camp. No injuries. plenty of things to repair. And I suppose we might also salvage some things. Since we have the salvage tent. Something like this. So I don't need a Fletcher. Okay, so this is the Spartan event, right? I'll leave you be. Or will I? Let's go with the second option. Eat up full. Gets dissatisfied though, but at least we don't get anything worse than that. Yes, Spartan event. Anyways, carry on. To Himmelsdorf. More undead. A few necromancers. Well, it's only 9 enemies, so we should be able to defeat this. But they can raise the honor guards as well. So I need to be careful. And we are down to 11 in the fighting line. We also have these southern overcloaks. Let's use those. How many tools do we have? Plenty. Repair that. Alright, so yes, once again a fight that I don't really like doing, but I guess we will. Alright. Hello there. We also see some brigands over there. That's probably too far away for me to bother. Especially after this fight. We'll have plenty of armor damage. The terrain favors us. Hooray. We can even maybe snipe the necromancer. Maybe. Maybe. Alright, well, let's take up positions near the edge. Did they have ancient priests? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Well, in case they use the Horrify ability, let's wait there. Mark. And move up. Miasma plus Horrify. Alright, I think this is going to be too far away. But in any case, let's move Payan over there. Use a net, take some miasma damage. Let's not use this yet, nor the rally yet, so move like there. Speaking of rally, we are still looking for an actual banner man. We'll want one pretty soon. So there's only 9 of them. We can probably get someone to the Necromancer, and that someone is likely going to be Haldemar. But let's wait. Let's wait first. Yeah, I can't. One tile away from the Necromancers. Though if I use Piercing Bolt... Well... Doesn't seem to be working. Alright. I think I wait. And potentially a rally in a moment. You wait. You just attack. Oh, and horrified the Vala. Well, I guess that's not that bad. Anyways, let's go for it. I think I also sent Alice. And since Payan can't actually shoot there, let's also send Payan. Get another net out, but will I use it? Oh, and actually, do I need quick hands? I don't seem to need quick hands. Since wasn't I just able to equip one? Yes, I was, and keep all of my action points, so which perk is that from? Seemingly not net repair, so net casting. So that also doesn't seem to say anything about that. So either I am once again not seeing it, or there's an oversight. They haven't actually written it here. I'll read Net Mastery as well. To see if it says anything. No. Seemingly not. Well. Not sure why, but... seemingly... getting at least one net is free. Equipping it, I mean. So I guess I don't need quick hands. Anyways. I don't think I bother using a net on this, so we just move. That would be the long way around, though. Well, if it's the long way, then better start now than wait. Let's also send Engelard. As well as Walrod. Everyone goes for it. Right. Also, one thing occurred to me is that the Warden's attacks ignore armor, so I wonder... Can this kill those Wicts that we saw? I think it was the previous episode. If it actually lands a hit. Because they only have 1 hit point. Apparently puncture doesn't really work against them, so I'm not sure if this will. But I don't know, maybe it does. Maybe it does work. Though if it does, then that's perhaps way too easy of a way to deal with it. Of course you can't control the Warden and its melee skill is not that high, but anyways. Double Horrify. Well, it should be okay. No real danger there. And we can potentially... yes. All right. Try to walk through this. And fail. Alright, sure. Keep on attacking, I guess. You wait. You do that. Wait. And... I guess so. Do it. Not quite enough. There we go, and step on the corpse. And horrified. Piercing bolt. There we go. Alright, save the nets for the honor guards. There we are. Disappointing. Still not enough. Okay. We'll get there. It will take some time and effort. Patience. But anyways, we also have a swing opportunity, because in Legends, Bardishas have swing these days. Don't think they used to, but... Alright, well, we tried. What more can be asked of us? I'll probably rotate Walrod further. But let's first do this. We tried that as well. Okay, well, sure. Breathe in the toxic fumes, because that's the best option. Mark and mark. And sure, mark. Kamikaze Warden. Yes, and we can occasionally even net 2 targets with net casting. Not sure if that's actually balanced, but there you go. There you go. So now if I... No, I don't have the... What? I can do it from here, but not from here. Strange. Anyways, it is free to do that, and like I said, I couldn't see if these perks actually mentioned that, so that's a bit weird. Anyways, maybe it says that somewhere and I'm just blind. Swing again. Almost as disappointing, but we get one. Jeez, why is this so difficult? Well, I say difficult. No one has died and no one should die, so maybe it's not even difficult. Just taking some effort. Testing my patience. Alright, that was my alarm going off. If it was audible to the mic. Anyways, we can ignore it. I will need to get Hafrid the Vala out of the noxious fumes basically now. And still we miss. Anyways, like I said, Hafrid, let's move away from there. Just take a breather. You can sit the rest of this out. It's okay, guys. We can heal up after the fight. Finally. Alright. There we go. Hafrid the Vala gets a level up. Anyways, I will, now that I remember, let's mark the quick hands in actually red, because we don't seem to need it. Not with nets at least. Alright, so the Vala is now level 6. I'll take this melee defense. I'll also take more fat, I think, over the initiative. Okay, Chanting Mastery would help us out. Fortified Mind also kind of does the same thing since we have the mind over body. And it also helps us out with other things. Peaceable also does that, and that is actually more than the Fortified Mind, I think. Let's take Peaceable. Plus 20 Resolve. Plus 5% experience gain. Minus 20 melee and range skill. Character grants plus 3 Resolve and plus 1 experience gain to allies in combat. There you are. 94 Resolve now. Mind over body is at 20%. Let's have a rest. There we go. Well, this is not conducive to our ambitions here. Raided, rebuilding effort, ambushed trade routes. Well, we can't win every single time. A couple of events. Himmelsdorf shows its appreciation for your business there by handing you and your company a tray of refreshments. Sickovold slams a few mugs down as a dainty girlish server looks on in awe. He wipes his mouth. Appreciate it. More, please. Okay. And this event again. Alright, there's a one skull caravan contract. Maybe we do that. I'm not going to hunt lintworms. 3 skull defend. Maybe we could do that, but I don't want to bother. So yeah. No easy money for us. Where is this going? To the southeast. I will just take that. Set up a camp. Is there something more to salvage? Kind of. Let us get to work. So I'll only assign one person there. Alright, so yes. Would be nice to have the training equipment, surely. Well, in that case, what can we do? Can we craft something? Yes, we can. Not much, but a little bit. So we can only make one of those, so that can move away from there. Dried roots and berries, yes. And only one person is enough there as well. Well, let's fletch or scout. We are on the ambition to locate hidden places in the world, so having more scouts helps with that. Yeah, I guess this is... Well, no, we don't need that many healers. We actually need 0. Alright. 3 out of 8 locations discovered. Yet more undead. Didn't the stupid crisis end already? Does this mean it's going to repeat immediately? Or are these old groups? A few necrosavants, a few legionaries, 1 necromancer. As far as I know, necromancers cannot raise necrosavants, but they can raise legionaries. But I have been known to be wrong in the past. Will they want to engage? Yes. Will they actually get to us? No. Alright, let's take a look at the recruits. I think I actually forgot to do that here. Whoopsie daisy. Amber shards, okay. A bunch of this stuff is going to spoil pretty soon, so I will get the fish as well. Some tools. I have nets, so don't need those. Let's get ammunition. Alright, so now the question is, do I fight that group of undead as well? It's going to be night time. I think I go to Habal and see if I can get that gun there, or perhaps a contract that's, I don't know, something we want to do. We'll fight groups along the way. Ifrit tracks. The undead are following us, of course. Well, I guess I could kill them now. Well, then again, a few necrosavants. We had enough trouble against 1. Maybe I should pass. Unless I get like a caravan or something to help us out. We could fight with the stone watchtowers allies. But I don't think I care enough to do that. Ambushed trade routes, terrified villagers, good harvest. Okay. 2 skull ancient dead. Okay, maybe we'll try that. 3-star melee skill, Gravedigger. Okay, sure. Are you any good? He's also pragmatic and a sure shot. For -10 range defense, with 3 stars range defense. Well, not fantastic, but we'll keep this guy. Decent resolve, plus fortified mind. Most likely a backliner, but we'll see. We can have him throw some nets or something. And he can die like What was her name? Well, we don't need to check, but anyway. Also have some nimble pieces here, so I should also take a look at the nimble gear that we have. Seemingly most of the ones that matter already have those. Anyways, some kind of armor for you. Are we actually running low on armor? Like medium to heavy armor? Maybe a little bit. -9, -6, 64 hit points. How about if I do this? 43%. That's probably better though. And switch that as well. Anyways. Still need a helmet. Well, I guess we have one. Some kind of weapon. There you go. Anything else? Let's switch into that. 105 -5. Let's switch these. Alright, so. To Skull the Ancient Dead. How much are you paying for this? 1500. It's not probably going to be easy, but sure, let's take it. Get rid of this condition at the very least, if nothing else. Get some XP. See, no tracks around though. Well, there we go. If this is indeed the contract. Seems to be. People like eating. Okay, sure. The tracks seem to end. They just disappear. What the hell? Oh, they continue here. Okay, 9 embalmed, several slaves, a few priests. Don't think any changes are required. Well, maybe use a shield, sure. Yes, let's use a shield for this. And everything else should be in order. Alright, so the priests are the threat. But I suppose I can't really underestimate the slaves either. I will probably back off like a couple of tiles here. Yeah, let's do 2 tiles. Just save the action points there. There we go, and now we wait. So if they don't advance far enough, then I suppose we'll back off even further. Kind of seems like they don't want to do it. One of them did. And at least one of them is waiting. Well, I guess we can fight here. So let's begin. Alright, Haldemar, best of luck to you. Engage 2 priests. Has more initiative than they do. Decent damage. Throw a net. Alright, I'll actually net this one. I seem to remember the same, if you can call it a bug, existing in my previous Legends run, where the net icon disappears from the quick bar here, but you can still equip one as long as you go into the inventory. Okay, what is your initiative? 78. Alright, and Gerard moves up. 89. And a miss. Mark, 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 and mark. And now, thanks to Patient Hunter, we get to attack twice. Not sure I want to move there, so let's do this spot. Well, maybe this one. Let's do that one. I think I'd like to move Hafrid the Vala here, so that means Pain doesn't actually move there. So let's shoot this one. 95% miss. Oh, never mind. The Warden had other plans. What was the chance to hit there, by the way? 26, 31, okay. Two for one. Nicely done. 89. Okay, so two of the priests are kind of free to move where they'd like. I'll just stay there, perhaps. But if I move, I make room for Hafrid, so never mind. Let's not do so. Let's move here. There we go. I could use a net now. Well, okay. 2 for 1. So yes, there is a build for leveling ranged skill with nets because of the net casting chance to trap adjacent targets. Chance is based on your ranged skill and ranged defense, okay? So it's not going to be very high since Susanna's range defense is -6 and range skill is 46. But we've still succeeded a few times. Sure. Out of stamina. Well, that's too bad. Let's wait for the mark. That's a pretty dangerous spot to move into. So I think I won't. Okay, just do nothing else. Two more. And let's not use any more nets here. Alright, well, that was easier than I expected it to be. Volrod gets a level. It is done. Okay, and all of the conditions are gone, actually. Well, that's good. So let's take a look at the alchemist. No gun. Too bad. Too bad. But we can get some trading goods. That is way overpriced, though. Alright, let's also take a look at the recruits here. Muladi is available. Think I don't care about anyone else. Nor do I care about this Muladi. Caravan is going to Wacker's Feste. Which is over here. Well, we could take that. We are running low on money though, so even if we spawn something nice, maybe we can afford like one famed item, I don't know. Maybe not even that. So that's potentially a bit problematic. What is the selling price here? 17. I think I will sell some things. Kind of worthwhile to repair these though. Slight profit from the ambush shards, I'll just take it. Since we're going to do this. Well, it's possible that we have to abandon the caravan. But it's semi-likely that we can do this. So let's get to it. Alright, so... okay, can we do this fight? One Necromancer, a Weicht, a Höllenhund, a few Legionnaires. I guess we can. I guess we can. If that's going to happen. Seems it will. But I don't actually have the time to do this now, so I will end the episode here, and most likely they will attack us, so that's how the next episode will begin. So we do have a level for Volrad, let's do that first. +3 melee defense again. Hit points and resolve. And I could take Battleforged. But currently I don't think I want to equip something that's that heavy, so we're not going to benefit that much out of it. I could also take Shield Expert. Fortified Mind, Brawny. Skillful Stacking. Don't think I... maybe I don't take Inspire on Volrad, because he already has a job in marking targets, and if I take Inspire, then that's all he does. Instead, let's mark it in blue instead of green. I'll take the Fortified Mind. Alright, well, there we go. Anywho, thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time.